Hi everyone, I'm Dee and I would like to do our first workout for the Define Yourself personal training web page on Facebook. So I've been asked to do a lower body workout and some abs, the two requests I had, so I'm going to combine them both. Preferably I'd like to do a full body workout, but today we're going to make it really super simple and just do lower body and some core work. So we're going to start off with a goblet squat. With a goblet squat, I want you to hold your hands sort of in front of your chest. Normally you would hold a weight right here. So we're not going to do any weight today, it's just purely body weight. So I want you to aim to get your elbows inside your knees. Then you're going to drive up through the heel. Nice and simple. If you're looking on it from sideways, down, driving up through the heel. I want you to do 15. We're only going to do a few today. Straight after the goblet squat, I want you to get down onto the floor and you're going to do a prone hold. So this is definitely for the core. So nice and strong. We want to hold it for 30 seconds at least. So keep the core squeezed, tight all the time. Don't allow your back to sag. So the body wants to be in a nice straight line. We'll save that 30 seconds for the argument of the exercise. Now we're going to go straight into a forward lunge. With a lunge, I want you to think about your front leg doing all the work. Core nice and tight. Drive from that bottom position back to the top. So sideways. Nice and square with both your legs. You don't want to have your stance too wide. You don't want the back leg to be on an angle. It wants to be nice and square. So we're going to do 20. Then we're going to lie onto the ground and we're going to do a reverse crunch. With a reverse crunch, your upper body relaxes. You're going to bring your knees up to your chest, roll the back, squeeze the core, then relax and tap the mat. Squeeze and tap. Little roll, really crunch into the core, then tap that mat. The secret is definitely to squeeze the abs. When you get to the top position, there. We're going to do 20. That'll be enough today. Now we're going to go straight into a wall squat. Wall squat, everything wants to be nice and square. As you can see in my apartment, I do have a lot of glass, so I'm just going to lean on the pillar. I have every confidence it will not crash and I won't end up on the floor below. Nice and square on your legs. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Core nice and tight. Right, that will be enough. I don't think you want me to sit here and you just have to watch me doing that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a side prone. Make sure your elbow is just slightly inside your shoulder before you start. A bent leg. You're going to lift that hip as high as you can. Hand into the ear and you're going to hold it for 20 seconds at least. This is where you should be feeling it. Right on the obliques. Right. Swing around to the other side once you've done your 20. Once again, slight bend in the knee. Up we go. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Our last leg exercise is we're going to let it keep staying on the mat and we're going to do a one-legged lift. It's for our hamstrings predominantly. So you're going to have your heels stuck into the ground as close to your bottom as you can. Upper body just relaxes. Leg is just off the ground. You're going to lift, push into your heel, lift your bottom off the ground and bring the leg up to in line with that top leg. But no higher. Don't bring it up here. Just bring it in line with the leg that is bent. We're going to do 15 on each side. As soon as you can feel the mat, your bottom touch the mat, bring it straight back up. I want you to do 15, we're just going to demonstrate with a few. You can have a flat foot or with your heel. Flat foot is obviously slightly easier. Up on the heel, a little bit harder. We'll do 15 each of those. Because I think the prone hold is such a good exercise, we're going to finish off with another prone. So just straight down into the ground, nice straight back, straight from bottom to shoulder. So I don't want this to happen. You don't want to be in a prone like that. You want to be up here. Again, just 30 seconds. Afterwards, I do suggest you stretch. There's lots of different stretches you can do. The most simple ones for our legs is just a quad stretch. Knees together, pulling your heel into your bottom. There's a lot of different hamstring stretches, which I'll actually do a stretch session and show you a whole lot of different stretches another time. So that's really simple, but what I want to do is the first leg exercise, the first ab exercise together, then have a breather for at least 30 seconds, a minute if you need to, then go back, do that same set 3 times. Then you're going to move on to the next leg exercise and the next core exercise. So very, very simple exercises. You will be feeling them by the end of it. 3 sets is a good number to start with.